This tutorial will cover cash sales of inventory. A note to remember, as with any credit sales of inventory, there are two entries required. You have to account for the actual sale of the inventory item, and you must follow this up with a manual journal doing the cost of goods sold transfer. So the first thing, selling inventory on cash, come to your bank account, click on Manage. We are receiving money. This time we are receiving money for the sale of an item, so I'll take you through that. From the Kayaks exercise, you can see the first cash sale. We put in here, you change the date to the date that the sale is occurring. You get the reference from the example, from the exercise, and here it was being paid by EFTPOS. Now we know sales of inventory include GST, so you must change the invoice to be tax inclusive. I've put in the item, and we are actually selling 2 sea kayaks. The unit price automatically comes through, the account that it will be credited to, and they are also purchasing river kayaks, tabbing through. They are getting 3 of these. You can use tab to go through. And finally, they are buying some kids' kayaks as well, and they are purchasing 4 of these. So you can see the completed invoice is for the total down here, and it is saying, because we've got tax inclusive, that this figure is inclusive of the GST. We now save that invoice and go on to the second transaction. Remember, any sales or sales returns of inventory must have a manual journal for the cost of goods sold transfer. So to do that, we are going into the advisor section, manual journals, add a new journal. The narration is cost of goods sold, and you put the date that the transaction is occurring. You have to know the cost price of the inventory items and times that by the number of inventory that we are actually selling. Remember, your debits and credits must equal. So the first two, we are debiting sea kayaks cost of goods sold and crediting the inventory, and so forth for river kayaks and kids kayaks. Once you have completed that, you post, and we are done.